Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the W sound. And this sound is especially difficult for speakers of Russian, Spanish, German, and Portuguese, and many types of languages found in India. So what we're going to do to start with is just to make sure that your mouth position, the tongue position, and the lip position is correct. So have a look at the diagram now, and you want to start by just pushing your lips out as if you were going to make a kiss. Wa, 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 wa. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start off and give lots of different sentences which actually use this wa sound. Of course, you can pause the video at any time and you can go back and study the actual mouth position, and something that I really recommend that you do is actually record your voice. So if you've got another smartphone or another laptop with a microphone, just record yourself and then listen to the actual sounds just to make sure that you're vocalizing it correctly. Okay, so let's make a start here and let's go for the first sentence. So want, want, work, work. I want to tell you about my work. Work. Okay, let's make it a bit smoother. So, I want to tell you about my work. I would like to tell you about my work. Would. Okay, so let's try something a little bit more tricky. So, I would like to tell you about one of my worst days at work. Remember, one is the same sound. W, one. One. Once. Once. I would like to tell you about one of my worst days at work. I once went to India. I once went to India. I once went to Warsaw. I once went to... Okay, so remember to keep the lips out. You know, it might seem a bit strange at first if you're a Russian, Spanish, Portuguese speaker. Having the lips out, it just probably doesn't feel so natural at first, you know, but when you start doing this, you want to make the conscientious effort, the extra effort to do that, to stick the lips out. Start slowly and then just build up and just make it smooth. So let's carry on. So one of the sports I want to try is windsurfing. One of the sports I want to try. One of the windsurfing. Want. Well, I went to the west coast of the USA one time. Well, I went to the west coast of the USA one time. West. West. One. All right, let's keep going. So, the weather in Moscow can be pretty windy. The weather in Moscow can be pretty windy. All right, let's really smooth it out. The weather in Moscow can be pretty windy. All right, so let's bring it back down. So, weather. Weather. Okay, so let's try another one. So, while I was on holiday, I went to this. Was. While I was on holiday, while. W. Okay, so let's try a bit faster. While I was on holiday, I went to this amazing restaurant. While I was on holiday, I went to this amazing restaurant. Notice the stress as well. Amazing, amazing. Yeah. So, while I was on holiday, I went to this amazing restaurant. I like to work on weekends. I like to work at the weekend. I like to work on weekends. I like to work at the weekend. Before I continue, let me just quickly say that if any of you need help with any English IELTS preparation or speaking lessons or pronunciation help, I give one-to-one lessons online, so you can just look at the details in the video description and contact me. All right? I go to the gym twice a week. Twice. Week. I like to go away twice a year. Whenever I work out, I always... Whenever I work out, I always... When? It's quite noisy where I live. It's quite noisy where I live. Quite. Quite. I quite like to go swimming. It's very quiet where I live. Quiet. Quiet. It's not very quiet where I live. It's not very quiet where I live. Okay, so one thing I want you to try in your day-to-day life is actually just try to have a target word that you can practice throughout the day. So if you're working on wa, maybe just choose the word once or want. So when you have time, if you're on your own, just come to that word. So you're speaking Russian, you're speaking Spanish, and then when you're on your own, just practice want, want, want. Look in the mirror, make sure your lips are out. Practice getting your mouth in this position. Because as I said, it will feel strange until it doesn't. And it really is just practice with these things. All right, so let's go for it. Okay, so everyone at work is really friendly. Everyone at work is really friendly. One. Work. I'd quite like to visit. Quite. If I had to choose between. It's way too expensive to live in central London. Okay, notice the emphasis again, yeah? So it's way too expensive to live in central London. I wish I could swim. Swim. Wish. I wish I could swim. Last weekend I went to... Whenever I go on holiday, I always... Whenever. Everyone I work with seems really nice. Everyone I work with seems really nice. One. Work. With. Everyone I work with seems really nice. Okay guys, so thanks for listening to the video today, and please subscribe because my channel's pretty new. So if you want to have all the latest updates for your language and all my latest pronunciation tips, please subscribe, hit the like button, and you can check out all the details below if you'd like to have private one-to-one lessons with me for IELTS, just conversation or pronunciation practice. I give lessons online. Okay, so again, thanks for listening and catch you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.